Welcome back. We are very lucky to have another artist from the Fresh Gallery in Springfield with us today. Say hello to acrylic artist and member, of course, of Fresh Gallery, Cory Naden. Cory, good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for coming in,
Thank you guys for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Delighted to have you.
Beautiful work.
I appreciate it.
How long have you been painting acrylic?
Oh, I would say late middle school probably is when I started.
Okay.
Master touch acrylic, you know.
Really? Did a teacher inspire you then? Did you take an art class or something, or did you just always want to paint?
It was an assignment. I usually drew before, with pencil before that. But then I picked up acrylic, and the assignment was just to replicate one of the greats, and I've been painting ever since. So.
Is it because of the instruction that you have stayed with acrylic, or have you chosen that for a certain reason?
Honestly, it felt right, you know. It was easy to go over the mistakes that I had and just kind of keep going, and it dried quickly as well, which helped out a lot.
Well, let's start down here at this end. I love to hear the backstory about what we're looking at. So tell me about this first one.
It's acrylic. It's a very close-up shot of some fish, and just simple goldfish. I really love the design of a photo that I saw, so I wanted to replicate it.
I see the scales now.
Yes.
Thin. Okay. Beautiful work. It's always interesting to me to talk to these artists. Tom, I know you feel the same way, and you see something and they say, well, it was just something that caught my eye, and then they make a beautiful work of art out of it.
But they have a different eye than I have, obviously.
Oh, very much different than mine.
He sees a whole lot there, you can tell by the painting.
Tell me about, is this someone you know?
No. One day I was on a website, it was a AI system where you constantly put in these photos, and every time something different would come out. And so I kept putting in photos until the face started to distort, and I thought that looked absolutely beautiful.
It does.
And I painted it, so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Does she have a name?
Cypher.
Cypher.
Yes.
I knew she had a name. Figured she should.
Now we're going to go with this one.
Yes.
And this, I don't know what it's doing to me. It's evoking something in me, though. And tell us about this one.
This is a painting that I did of my brother right before he made a pretty big decision in his life. We've kind of had a pretty decent upbringing, but it hasn't always been nice to us, and so it's really a call to him and myself to not so much focus on the past so much and move forward and focus on the future. As you can see, the door labeled past always looks brighter in the background, but over here, on a little bit broken up, is forward, and everything is dark in front of him.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of thoughtfulness and emotion this really evokes. Yes. Very personal to you.
It is. It is very personal to me.
And then this right here.
This is another one that's pretty personal to me. Very recently, a friend of mine, came back into my life, who I really look up to, because she's always faced her problems and went forward with her dreams. And we were talking, and we just recently went to St. Louis, and we're talking about the past and reminiscing, and I'm down to a T talking about conversations we had, and she's just sitting there dumbfounded, and she says, "Cory, that was like 5 years ago." So this painting for me is a reminder to always be proud of the friends that I've made and always look forward to the future.
It looks like there's a bit of a jutting jaw, like this is a very strong person.
She is very
in your life.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the meaning behind these. And people can come see your work, purchase your work at Fresh Gallery. How long have you been a member there?
I think about four or 5 months, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's been a second.
You're relatively new there, but
Yes.
What a great experience for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, we will have to get you back on to show us some more of your work. Cory Naden, Fresh Gallery, thank you so much. Beautiful work.
Thanks, Cory.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Coming up, more music from Mark Barker.